Hey guys, I built something insane and I thought I'm going to actually take the time to explain this because it helped me realize something with improving ads and like basically scaling a coaching offer, which I think you have to know about. So let me get straight to the point. I am running ads for a barbershop coach, and the funnel is simple. We have the ad, people go to an opt in page, they opt in, they land on a qualified page, they can book a call, and after that, they can basically, after if they book a call, they land on a confirmation page. That's how the system works. And every single lead who opts in, we have their details. Every single person who books a call, we again have their details. And I'm using Airtable to host all of these data. Why? Because I can build a ton of automations and I can have interfaces that show the data in a way that's easily understandable and you can improve on it very quickly. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Today, like I have a paid ads coach and he told me that I need to make new things. Like I need to improve on the ads. I need to create new ad creatives and these sorts of things. I was like, cool, let me sit down and improve on them. I checked out our ads and I can show you like all of our ads are here. I was looking at the copy. For example, the one that was performing really well lately, I think is this. No. This one. This one was performing the best on Facebook. And so I was like, what the fuck can I actually improve on this? Like, what can I do to get more qualified leads cheaper? And that's usually either calling them out like, hey, are you this type of person or do you have this kind of pain? And they will click through and they will fill in the rest of the information. And so what happened is I was doing this, I wasn't quite clear what to do. And that's when the actual interface came in as clutch. I'm going to place myself here so you can actually see the whole dashboard. I am tracking leads. And this is what I'm tracking, like total leads, total contacted new leads, speed to lead, pickup rate, disqualified rate, appointment booking rate. As you can see, two details are not so great. And so we are trying to improve on this. This is insane. And also I have all the information about these people, like what type of barber they are, what's their booking level, monthly income, so on and so forth, biggest challenge. And I was like, what type of people do we want to attract? Who can we work with? Well, the offer is more for people who are trying to build their team or they are trying to remove themselves as a barber, because the coach who I'm helping has 5 different barber shops. And I was like, okay, then let's think. Who is the people we want to work with? Well, they are basically barbershop owners. So I'm going to filter all the leads based on whether they are barbershop owners or no. And I was like, okay, cool. But I don't want to work with everyone. Let's select people who are like making 5 to 10K. Okay, we have 15 total leads. We're making 5 to 10K. And I was like, oh, cool. But still, we have such a lot of data. Who do we actually want to work with? Like, who do we want to attract? And I was like, well, if you think about it, people who are fully booked, meaning people who don't need to have more clients coming into the barber shop, but still have issues in their business, maybe they don't have time, they are whatever, well, that's who we want to work with, because that's the person we can help the most with our program, and that's the person who have the most money. They have money, they're making 5 to 10K, they're fully booked, they don't need more clients, they need better systems, these sorts of things. So that's the people who we need, right? So what I've done next is I filtered the information through how booked they are. And they have to be fully booked. And then, this is the most important thing, guys. I realized what are their biggest challenges. And because I understand that inside a market, problems are fractal, meaning if one problem is the thing that most people experience in this niche, the more likely other people in this niche are going to experience this. So what is this issue? Well, I looked through. Some people are losing barbers. Some people don't have time outside of the shop. Some people have a problem building a reliable team. And what's the other? Well, some people feel stuck behind the chair. So what did I do? Well, I selected the one that we already attracted the most of, which are people who feel stuck behind the chair. So basically, what I've done is I created a new ad targeting exactly these people. What does this tell me? Well, I'm 99% confident that we are going to attract these types of people. And just to show you something even better, what I can do is then select that issue and see the numbers. And then I can select the other issue and see the numbers. And what I am going to do next is connect this to the sales call dashboard. And what that's going to allow me to do is, if I want to attract a very specific people who I'm confident is going to convert, or like I want to improve on our ads to get the people who are going to pay us as fast as possible, I can basically come down here. We just started tracking these things, so don't get crazy here. What am I going to be able to do is be like, again, I can start filtering people, like what type of leads they are, but also I am going to be able to filter them based on whether they paid in full, whether they didn't appear on call, and these sorts of things. And overall, what that's going to allow me to do is be super, super specific. Like, I am going to know that the people who pay in full and want to buy our program have one very specific problem. And then we can just run ads for that specific person. And I'm so excited about this, if you guys can see, because the amount of data we have from this and the amount of people we're going to be able to attract super specifically is going to be insane. And we have only spent £800, and we have this level of depth. I'm just super excited on what the future holds us, because with this information, like this super, super in-depth information, I am going to be able to track everything, and we can improve on every single detail and just get more clients, better clients, and we can figure out who pay in full from which ad, and we can just get so many clients. Like, I'm just hyped. I'm hyped. Cheers.